we have a simple table in front of us, and this table, it doesn't have any formatting right now. What we want to do is, this is a table of salaries, and what we want to do is we want to first of all complete the table by calculating the differences and then calculating a percentage as the differences as well. So the formula for calculating the difference is very simple. You take the higher number and then deduct the lower number out of it, and that will give you the difference. Now I want to apply this formula to all the three rows, so I will double click on the lower right corner and it will apply that formula to all the three rows. Then the next step is to calculate the percentage difference. The way we calculate the percentage difference is that you type in, use a simple mathematical formula, take the difference as a percentage of the initial number, and you hit enter, and it calculates the percentage differences for you. So in this exercise, we're going to look at how to format this table. So right now you can see that there is salaries 2010, salaries 2014, difference, percentage difference, and then there's name, and there are three names over here, and there are some numbers in here. Well, we can take some very simple measures to make this look more professional. And the way we are going to make this look professional is that, first of all, these are all salaried numbers. So we want them to be calculated in salaries. Now, this right here is the number column under the Home tab. And if I click on this arrow, it has the option for me to convert this into just clicking this dollar sign over here, and it will convert this into a salary. I can convert it into dollars. I can convert it into, there are many different salaries that are available, and there are some of the more commonly used ones that you see at the initial drop down. So we will convert this into just the dollars, and we will leave them at dollars. Now right now there are two decimal places. If I wanted to adjust the decimal places, I can adjust them from here by clicking on this right or here, increasing them. The ability to change the decimal places is also available if I click on this arrow down here, and it gives me to the format cell window. And then if I say currency, and in currency I can decide if I want 0 decimal places and dollar sign, and I click OK, it applies the same formula. So now this salary 2010-2014 difference, this is still readable. Let's say that it was not. Let's say it was a little smaller. The way we're going to make this readable is that we would highlight the cell that we want to make readable, and right up here we will click on wrap text, and it will move this text to the center. So let's apply the same feature to the other three columns as well, or other three cells, and we wrap the text, and the text becomes more readable. Now it is still looking, it's more readable now. However, we can do another thing. We can center these cells by clicking on this button right here, which is the middle align option, and we can, with this percentage difference, it is we can click on this button. So we'll center all the text, and now the reader can read this information somewhat better. So we'll leave the names on the left side. Now this percentage calculation, right now it's in decimals. We want to convert this into the percentage format. We highlight the cells we want to convert into the percentage format, and right here we click on our number option, then we click on percent, and it gives us the results as percent. So let's put another decimal place in here. So we just put a different decimal place in there. Now when these cells are highlighted, there's on the lower right corner, there are some quick analysis tools that we can use. We can show the information We can show some quick analysis on the information, and so we will add some data bars, and these data bars are now showing us the level of difference that has taken place for our table, and we can highlight the names over here, and we can bold the names, and we can also bold the top, and then we will put a border around our table, and then we will put a border around our data values as well. And this right here is a very simple table. We made the table, we changed the currency from numbers. We also used an analytics feature in which we are showing the percentage as a color-coded percentage within the cell. And we worked with the different formats for the values so that a reader can, or a user can understand that we're speaking in currencies. There are quite a few different number options. Well, let's just quickly look at them. So you can have a general value, you can have a number value, you have a currency value, accounting value, date value. There are all these date values. Accounting values are the currency values. Time, there are different time formats that you can use. Percentage, well, it tells you how many decimal places you would like to use your percentage with. And then fractions, and some scientific values. Text, if you don't want the numbers to be treated like numbers, they'll be treated as text. And then some special values, and then custom values. With the custom values, you can decide like where you want to show the comma, and what kind of numbers do you need, and so you can decide how your currency or how your number values are going to show.